is on our page that I read where a school, a girl was seen to have had an implant. This is not addictive now, but we are talking about the effect of peer pressure. That girl already had an implant to prevent her from getting pregnant in school. And when it was looked into, it was discovered that she said, I'm not the only one. And it was discovered that a lot of girls in that school already had implants on their hand to prevent them from getting pregnant. So how did they get it? This one was helped, and she introduced the other one, and these are borders. So if there is parental care, you get to know, although it's difficult, but prayerfully, God will be able to help you to see that that girl you think has been a very good girl because she didn't get pregnant. She might have had something to prevent that from happening. It doesn't mean that she has been living right. So availability of drugs at school or peer pressure. Some of these drugs also might be available, I remember some time ago, those years, hair cream. People will buy this Indian hemp, grind it and add it to the hair cream, that it makes hair to grow. Depending on the amount put in that hair cream, it can lead one to addiction. Because whatever goes on your scalp, the hair follicles will absorb it, and little by little. I remember one time too, I got addicted to coffee. Once it is 10 o'clock in the morning and I don't take my coffee, I start having tremors. And God helped me. I think some of our doctors brought me one story that frightened me, and I stopped taking coffee. Small habits. I didn't take it meaning anything, but the caffeine in it. So some of the foods we eat may have an amount of these substances, and we have to be careful. And then drugs used for treatment of a disease can also lead to addiction. Like in the hospital, we use pethidine, we use morphine to relieve pain. Now, these are supposed to be short-term use, not 1 or 2 doses or so, but they can be abused. I know there are others, like some of our youths, some of these parenteral injections. You look at their hands, you see marks of they learn to give themselves. These are factors. So, but why do people take drugs? Why do people take drugs? First and foremost is to feel good. It causes a kind of euphoria. You feel high. An example is cocaine. It makes them feel high, makes them feel powerful. There was a time I had a patent medicine store those years ago. Then there were these dandoko, first thing in the morning. They will come and ask for a specific, I can't remember it now. They take it in the morning, swallow and go. In the evening, when they come back, they will come and ask for D5, diazepam, 5. They will drink it. So one day I got inquisitive and I asked this man, come, every morning you are here, in the evening, what do these things do? He said, "Nabani karfi. Duk dokon da nike jibana jin nauyin shi." That means it empowers him, it strengthens him. He doesn't feel the pains his body would have experienced by taking that drug. And then in the evening, coming back, because they know that the drug is still in their system, come and take diazepam to cancel the effect of what they took in the morning so that they can sleep well in the night. That is an abuse because those drugs are not meant for that. But they have discovered in their own that. How did they discover it? One person used it, it helped him, so he started telling other people, and before you know it, it becomes a thing of the day. So This it makes them feel euphoric. It makes them feel high. They feel powerful. Some of them it builds. I don't know whether it still happens, but we read that some of our ministers take some of these things to give them courage to face their congregation. But with the power of the Holy Spirit in you, you do not need a drug to calm you down and make you bold and make you face your congregation to preach. So it also causes them to be fearless. So that's one of the things that leads people into drug addiction. The second one is to feel better in case of anxiety or stress or depression. The person might have gone through depression and it was used by a medical personnel to treat the person. And because the person enjoyed the effect, it now continues to take it even without prescription. That's an abuse. It's had its effect and the person has been cured. It should stop at that, not for the person to start seeking out for it. And some of the people abuse drugs out of curiosity. How does it taste? What is the effect? Curiosity. Or even social pressure. Cigarettes are also addictive, isn't it? I remember as children, as young people in our school of nursing, I schooled in Katsina. A mother will take cigarette and send her son to go and light it. How will he light it if he doesn't draw it? Will it light? And before you know it, a child of 9, 10 is already smoking. Before you know it, you see their lips black. That is careless, indirectly introducing their children into smoking